Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida with Miss Amanda. Miss Mandy, where's your neighbor? I don't know who wouldn't want to start their Monday morning with a Mandy moo. Yeah, I know. It's like I thought maybe if I laid down here you'd give me treats. Where's Aria? Nope. I don't see Aria. Mandy's gonna go up for a higher view. Coming back down, go very slow. Good girl. I think your feeders are down there. Let's go see. Let's go see. There's an Aria way down here. And there's a Kali. You guys still waiting on breakfast? My very goodness. Oh my goodness. I see her. I see who's feeding you. They're on their way. Today is going to be an interesting day full of allergies, I feel like. I see Victor already out mowing all the land out by the party house. I always know I'm gonna have a rough day. This is Kali. Kali is still out enjoying vacation, so I know the cameras haven't been functioning. I think her feeding camera has been functioning, so if you want to tune into that, you can watch Kali have breakfast here in the next 5 minutes or so. I haven't heard any updates as far as getting the cameras working. I know it's been a huge hassle. There's an Aria. Hi, lady. Are you ready? You ready for breakfast? You guys probably can't see her that well. She's very shadowed. Hi, Miss Aria. Hi, baby. Good morning, sweethearts. Oh, we got somebody watching from Columbus, Ohio. That's where I'm from. Yeah, and you're an Ohio girl too, aren't you, Aria? If you guys don't know Aria's story, she endured some horrendous abuse living far too many years in Ohio and being totally neglected. But now she's here with us and she's doing really well. Of course, she is back on some medication because one of her open wounds she came here with is looking a little pink again. So anytime we ever see that, we get her right back onto a nice antibiotic and try to get it under control. Right, lady? Perfect girl. I like that idea. I think everybody should shout out in the comments exactly where you're watching from. Oh, did you find a good spot? Cat is a cat. They find the right spot. Their little foot kicks. It's very silly. Very, very silly. Yeah, I'd love to scroll back through this morning's live and see where all you guys are watching from. You better follow Nisha. She's here with your food. Morning. You better go follow Nisha. She's like slow but sure. Slow but sure. Trying to get my mask figured out here. It keeps wanting to pop out from behind my ears. Probably because I'm also wearing sunglasses. There we go. All right, let's keep driving. We got Miss Jasmine eating breakfast over here, but she is very distracted by people right now. So I am just going to slowly drive by, but I am going to keep going because we want her to eat. Usually any of our females that are in heat, they only care about the people. They don't really care about the food certain times, so we don't want that. We're gonna have her keep eating. You can see we've dried out quite a bit. So much rain, rain after rain after rain. Let's go this way. I know you guys are probably really missing Nikita. So let's go hang with Nikita. Nikita's been doing well. She's a 20-year-old lioness, so we all realize that every single day is extremely precious. She has been going through little phases where she's not fully eating her entire diet and then she just wants to go lay down. But I've only heard that once or twice. Hi, gorgeous. So this is Nikita. Thank you to anybody who is sharing this. If any of you guys have done any donations, really appreciate that. I always like starting our week off right on a Monday. There is all kinds of blue jays causing a ruckus over there. Oh good, Melissa, I'm so glad you got your International Tiger Day merchandise and that you love it. I know Jamie created that design this year using an image of a wild tiger, actually in a place that her and I have been many years ago. It's what it feels like. It feels like an eternity ago that we went to India and actually saw tigers out in the wild. And so doing these efforts for International Tiger Day really means a lot to us. And that particular tiger, her name is Priya, and she lives in the wild in India. What are those birds talking about, lady? Why aren't those birds, what are they saying? It's a lot. It's a lot to take in on a Monday. It's so loud. I do appreciate all of our moderators helping answer questions in the comments. I don't see them, and right now they are scrolling but not very fast, so I'm getting stuck on like one comment at a time. So I have a feeling I am not seeing all the comments I should be seeing. Wouldn't be a Monday without a technical issue. Hi, I had to come on this side. You kept looking away and you're just too pretty to not show. Just too pretty not to show, babe. Like, fine, I'll look the other way. I missed you, my girl. I missed you over the weekend. So Nikita actually has 3 cameras. She has a Verkada camera and her feeding lockout. She has a Nest camera for her entire feeding area, which you can probably maybe see us on that now. And then she has her Explore camera that's out in her open air section. She's not out there right now anyway, but I don't believe it's working quite yet. We had a big storm come through and lots of little big storms all the way around it, and there was just so much water and so much wind and so much lightning that a lot of our cameras went down. But we are aware of it and it's being worked on to my knowledge, so. I know, I feel ya. That's a Monday mood right there. Go very slow. Just gonna go over into that feeding lockout. Get some water. Oh, our sweet, sweet Nikita. 20 years old is like being well into your hundreds as a person, and she is a big, big girl. I guess in her prime, she could have been close to 500 pounds or so. She was put on a pretty extreme diet for quite a while to get some of that weight off of her, because with her size and age, getting around is getting less and less easy. She's like, I'm gonna drink all the water now. This girl loves nothing more than a long drink of water, I can tell you that. That's her camera right there on that piece of wood. Good job, lady. So I definitely wanted to check in with Nikita. Sorry guys, I am not seeing comments. I just have I have one comment stuck, and all it says is that somebody is watching. All the water. So I'm flying blind here. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to interact with you. If you guys ask questions, our moderators can help you. But it does not look like I'm going to be very helpful today. Sorry. Oh, it's frustrating. But I'll stick with you. A lot of times I get too frustrated and I just shut this down. But we will continue walking around, and hopefully none of you think I'm rude for not responding to you, because I can't see it. Sometimes if I go in and out of a cell signal area, or I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi is too jumpy and it does make everything freeze all the time, so I turn that off. But sometimes I'll be just driving along and all of a sudden the comments will fire up again, but at this point I'm not seeing anything. But that's why there are so many of you guys that work so hard for us. It's because we can't ever count on technology. I know last week I showed like one day all of the tigers and one day all of the servals. I'll probably try to do that this week with the bobcats, maybe tomorrow. Today it's just going to be like a mismatch of who I can't recall spending much time with last week personally. So since I'm pretty much walking around alone is what it feels like. I can see that there are 300 of you. I just can't say what any of you guys are saying. Hi, Kimba. I got 2 chuffs from you. Excellent. Perfect way to start the week. Perfect way to start the week. Chuffs from Kimba. You didn't do a very big loop that time. Wow. Wow, wow. That's me, gorgeous. Kimba's our youngest tiger. I know, handsome. He really wants me to open that door, and I can't do that. I can't do that till they clean your other water bowl. There are protocols, sir. Sorry you don't like it. Ugh, isn't he so handsome? Well, last Monday I felt bad because every Monday night I do PM meds, and I always bring a handful of treats for Kimba. So at the very, very end, I do an operant session with him. And last week it was like torrentially, like thunder, lightning, pouring rain, and I was like, okay, so I couldn't work with him. So fingers crossed for today. Fingers crossed for today. He's got a ton of room. He just only patrols this area after breakfast. It's his jam. They all have their little quirks like that. Same thing with Max. Although lately, if it's raining, Max is out exploring everything. If it's not, he just kind of hangs back here. Hi, Maxie. Oh, thanks, sir. Hi, Bob. Oh, thanks, bud. Good to see you, too. Kimba and Max came in on the same rescue. Totally different personalities. Totally different personalities, and then Simba's even more of a different personality. I heard Simba roar for the first time since he's been here. Roared right in Afton's face on Thursday when we were doing watermelons. I don't know if we're gonna hand out more of those this week or not, but I really hope so. We've already handed out watermelons to Duchess and Priya, Simba Tiger, and Manny and Jinx. And hopefully we'll continue. We also still have more pineapple chunks. We had cut those up, and then when we realized a storm was coming, we were like, okay, I guess we need to go ahead and freeze that and save it for another day. So we did. Let's see if there's a Max and MaryAnn. They might still be separated for breakfast though, so we wouldn't see any cuteness there. Separate cuteness, not together cuteness. We've been worried about Max Bobcat because he's just gotten so skinny this summer, and it's not totally out of the norm. All of the Bobcats go through their summer-winter phase where they are super, super fluffy in the winter and super skinny in the summer, but this time it felt a little more extreme for Mr. Max. And so his diet has been like quadrupled, which might backfire on us, but at least for now. Plus he's also getting a PM snack, which MaryAnn finds very unfair. Yeah, you guys are still separated, but there's a Max. Max is one of our largest Bobcats, so he practically looks like a Lynx, and he's always been like triple the size of MaryAnn. Hi, MaryAnn. Hi, sweetheart. Say, let me over there with my friend. So we separate them at feeding time, and that's so that we could make sure that MaryAnn wasn't stealing his food because he got so skinny. We've already done fecal samples as well, and everything's negative, so they're doing well. They just, I don't know, maybe he's just on a personal diet that we don't know about. Otherwise, he's good. He's eager to eat, and he eats it all. Just don't know where it's going. Wish I had that problem, Maxie. Alright, so Max and MaryAnn have an enclosure the size of like a football field. It just twists and winds. I'm gonna head kind of through here and see if there's anybody out over here. I heard that pitter pattering. She started to chase me, and when I stopped, she leapt over the log. Where are you going, lady? Can I follow? Can I follow? You gonna follow me? Hi, sweetheart. So pretty. MaryAnn is so pretty. Look at all those spots. She's like, I'll take you for a walk. Hi, pretty. Gotta watch this one. This one will always pee on me. I can tell you want to play. I know. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, good thing I've gotten good at dodging you guys. Look at that sassy, satisfied look. Like, ha. I got you. Let's see. Nobody's home over here. Maybe we'll get another good day in with Miss Nala. She'll let me come see her. Hi, Nala. Hi, beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. This is Nala Serval. Well, thank you again to everybody who's helping out in the comments and anybody who has donated. Unfortunately, I can't see either of those today, so we've seen quite a few cats already, but I can't interact with you guys, so a little bit of a bummer. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. I could shut it down and restart it, but truthfully, on Mondays, it's my rehab day, so I just kind of show you some cats as I'm working my way up front. Because we still have one baby in the hospital, and he is the one that gets AM and PM, so you've got to spread all of that out. Everybody else is just once a day now. We're really limiting our time out with all the rehabs. Only go out once a day. I love her and her little jungle koolaroo here. It's so pretty. Well, I do want to encourage anybody who was brand new today. I apologize, I was not able to answer any questions. Hopefully you're getting your answers from our moderators in the comments. But I do encourage you guys to do more research. If you've had questions about our enclosures, you should go to dailybigcat.com and find our home tours playlist. That'll really open your eyes to what it is you're seeing here. If you're interested in what cats we have and their stories, you can do that at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. If you do want to look into any of our live cameras that are functioning at this time, you can do that at bigcatcams.com. If you came in late and you want to rewatch this live or any of the hundreds and hundreds of lives I've done over the past couple of years, you can also do that at dailybigcat.com. There's Q&A with Brittany playlists all the way back. I think they started in 2018. What was that? It sounded like a very big bird that landed. Could it be my owl? Maybe. Nala has the most magical serval tail. It has a mind of its own. All the cats get fed once a day, every day, starting usually between 8 and 9 a.m. So all of the cats have, at this point, have had breakfast today. So now it's just time for them to groom, get cozy somewhere, because most of them sleep up to 20 hours a day. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna just show you every bobcat that I can find out and about. Nala's like, okay, I've had enough of you, but I see somebody who slunk over to say hi. Hi, Hutchkins. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, love bug. Hi, love bug. Mr. Hutch. Mr. Hutch. If any of these cats that you've seen today strike your fancy and you're ever interested in sponsoring one of them, you can sponsor them for as low as $25 all the way up to $5,000, which gives you all kinds of perks. And you can do that on our website at bigcatrescue.biz. Also on bigcatrescue.biz is where you can shop any of our merchandise, especially our International Tiger Day. And our staff meeting last week, we were not quite 50% there to our goal. So our goal is $10,000 for the Corbett Foundation to help them construct fences around wells that the locals obviously need to live life, but it does endanger tiger and leopard lives. And so you guys donating and buying merchandise to our International Tiger Day efforts will help us reach our $10,000 goal, which would help save a lot of tigers and leopards from falling into wells, which actually is a pretty big problem. So you can do that again at bigcatrescue.biz. Those items will only be available into early August, and then they will be gone forever. So make sure if you want any of that. I know a lot of people collect something every year, whether it's a t-shirt or a mug or a sticker or something like that. I always try to pick up one thing each year, just a new random item. Hutch, you lived next door to Beecher for too long. So I'll take some time later this afternoon and go through the comments of this live. If you came in late, I mentioned that I'd love for you all to shout out where it is you're watching from. So what state, what country. You're such a goof. Such a goof. All right, love bug. I think we're gonna get going for the day. We got lots to do. It's like I do this every week. I'm like, holy crap, how are we already, like, we're over halfway through July. Like, there's 1 week left of July is what it feels like. There's actually 2, but still. Lots to do. We're gonna work on some new eBay auctions coming up. I'm actually gonna be taking a few days off to see my sister for the first time in forever. So lots and lots to do. All right, mister, enjoy your extra treats. I'll tell you what, if Des is somewhere where we can see Des, I will stop and see Des real quick, and then that'll be it. And then I'll go take care of some of the rehab babes. We're trying to mix it up on them where we no longer want the rehabs, you know, every single day fed at like 8, 9, or 10. Like, we've got to mix it up. Each one of the rehabbers is supposed to be going out at completely different times and feeding at completely different times so that they're not getting used to any kind of routine. But unfortunately, here lately, it's storming every afternoon, But I'm gonna try really hard to put them off until the outside kids until later in the day, but I can go in and take care of Nakoa. Let's see if there's a Des. But if we do get back into watermelons or pineapples this week, hopefully I'll be able to show you one or two. And also keep an eye out for Afton to post that video eventually whenever it's done. And we've handed out everybody. We were trying to make sure that pretty much everybody got something summery. That's why we were doing the chunks of pineapple. Never actually done that before, but it was a big hit with the Servals. The Bobcats could have cared less. The hybrids didn't really care either. Uh-oh, maybe there's no Des. Oh, there's a Des. You always look just like your palmetto. There he is. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I couldn't interact with you guys today, not seeing anything you guys were saying, but I do thank you again if there were any donations. We are a nonprofit. We are still not open to the general public. I don't know if we ever will be, so we've got to get these cameras back up and running and all of these unexpected expenses that seem to pop up constantly. We couldn't do all this without you guys and all of your donations. 100% of what you guys give goes to the care of the cats, unless of course it's otherwise stated, such as International Tiger Day or something along those lines. So we really, really appreciate all of your support. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great week. And I'll try to see you guys over on Instagram at some point this afternoon. What a good boy, Des. Let me see if my screen will let me zoom. Well, sort of. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much to everybody in the comments. Appreciate you guys.